Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pips and sips, welcome back to the Mac Life, the #1 channel here on YouTube. Today, I'm going to give you a breakdown business idea of how to make 100K a year online consistently, with only 1 year. So you put 1 year's work into this. I can't see a way where you wouldn't be making 100K a year online, completely online. And then the potential to scale up to millions of dollars a year very, very fast, I believe. Now, I have replicated these results myself across different industries, and I basically wrote this to give to one of my mates who I met in Thailand for free. So I wrote this out and I said, bro, legitimately follow this plan, because he was asking me for advice on different things. And I said, bro, I'll write you a document of what you have to do to definitely get to 100K a year. Completely free, I'll give it to you. Like, just the amount of money I could charge for something like this. But I was like, bro, if you follow the steps inside of this, there's no way that you're not making 100K a year after a year of doing it. So I wrote up the plan, I sent it to him. Now it's just, we'll see like if he puts in the workload and whatnot. But I thought, why not offer this advice to you? Because you could really practically do this with pretty much any industry. Any industry, you could find a way to replicate this. But we're going to use the fitness niche as an example because it's the actual thing that I gave him now. Let's get into it. So, the actual business idea itself is very, very simple. And for his thing, he was selling personal training, or like, you know, you're trying to weight loss or gain muscle or whatever it is. And so what I come up with is the #1 thing is you have to have some program name, and it has to have a single goal. Okay, that's the point. It has to have a single goal. If you're trying to focus on, oh, well, you could lose weight, but also you could get healthy, but also, you know, you could clean out your system and detox, and it's too much. Make it super, super simple. So I wrote an example one of something that I would pitch if I was to sell it, and then you come up with a sexy program name to go with it. So for example, it would have a single goal, and that would be to get in shape fast and stay in shape, okay? So get in shape fast, stay in shape with only 3 workouts a week, and then without giving up your favorite food. So that's like a very simple, very, very unique angle. Like it's obviously not unique because the fitness industry is massive, but it's unique in terms of the way in which it's like presented, which is get in shape fast, stay in shape with only 3 workouts per week. So it's a minimalist style training program, and you don't have to give up your favorite food. So what would I expect if I was a customer and I purchased a program like this, or I come on board with this training package? I would have to either follow, you know, one of a few different plans, and I would click based on my body type. There would be a preloaded set of workouts that would show me what I need to do and understanding macros very, very simply. Okay, and then it would show me the 3 workouts I need to do a week. And I don't want to go into any more because I'll talk about that in a second. But that's basically what the program would look like to begin with. Then you are basically going to list all the problems. To sell someone, it is a lot easier rather than tell them this is where people go wrong with selling. Okay, I chat with people. The reason I actually wrote my mate this list is because he messaged me, he said, bro, I had this client, you know, she was messaging me back and forth, emailing. She was going to be my biggest client. She was going to come on board personal training. She wanted everything, the nutrition, the this, the that. Like I talked up all the benefits. She wanted the whole lot. And then when it come time to pay, she's just ghosted me and ghosted like 5 emails. And I was like, run me through the process, bro. Tell me what happened. Da, 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 da. And I was like, your problem is you sound salesy because you're just selling the benefits. You're not selling the problem. And so let me explain to you what selling the problem is. Usually if someone can look and see all of the problems in their life, okay, and you're highlighting those problems, they're going to feel comfortable buying your program or your course or your nutrition fucking thing or your personal training because they know you've identified the problems that they have. Why am I speaking into the microphone when I'm looking at the fucking camera? Anyway, so are you sick of feeling sick all the time, feeling lethargic? Are you sick of always yo-yoing between different diets and wasting countless amount of time fucking doing this and researching on YouTube and then trying these workouts? Are you sick of not knowing if you need all the right equipment and then you see a new exercise and you don't have the equipment? Are you sick of like wearing the wrong gym clothes? You don't know what to wear because some clothes feel sweaty but they make you look like shit? Are you sick of like having to drive all the way to go to the gym and try and find an area that has all of the things that you can do this program? Okay, I'm talking about all the problems. And then you can list the benefits. Okay, so you just say, and you're basically just reversing it. Wouldn't it be amazing if you could do these workouts from home You know exactly how much you're going to have to spend on equipment is $1,000, a one-off fee of $1,000 to get like maybe a Smith machine or a small version of a Smith machine and everything else. You only have to follow these 3 things. You can still eat exactly what you want as long as you track your protein each day. And, you know, on average, you're getting more than a fucking 2 grams of protein per whatever, or a gram of protein per pound of body weight, whatever metric you want to follow. Obviously, if you're in the nutrition space, you're going to know a lot more than myself. I do have a degree in human movement and physiology, but basically, you could go a lot more in depth learning. So you're listing all the points and you're reversing them. You're saying, wouldn't you love to do this, and, okay, you'll just need these sort of workout clothes. As many problems as you can solve for them. You can say, okay, your favorite meals generally have this much calories, this much. These are the best places you can buy workout clothes from. They're plain. You know, you can wear them in the space of your home. They're comfortable. They're not going to overheat you. They're not going to be this. And then you can like throw them out after 3 months and it's only going to cost you, you know, $20 to get this and this. You want to simplify as much of it as possible, okay? And say like, these are all the benefits you're getting. And then inside the program, show how to do that. That's why people are purchasing and coming on board your personal training. Okay, so you're fixing as many problems as possible. And if it works, like you have to have something that works. But imagine, okay, you're a customer now and this is what you're getting. So now when we list the benefits, we say it like this. Imagine getting 100% program that's worked for 100 other people. Now this is obviously if you've had testimonials, it's awesome, okay? You could test for free to begin with in certain things. We're not going to get into that. But imagine you get a plan that has worked for 100 plus other people. 96% of people who join this, it works for them. They get in shape. They more importantly stay in shape. Okay? You put in the minimum amount of work to get the pretty much result that's going to put you in above 95% of the population. You're going to get your sleep back, improve mood, improve sex life. You know, you're going to get compliments from friends and family asking what you're doing, how you're looking so good, how much are you working out. They're going to not believe that you're only working out 3 days a week. And then more importantly, you're getting your time back because, and you're not getting decision fatigue where you're sitting around thinking, do I try, you know, keto? Maybe I should try eating fucking like Liver King and just eating fucking raw food. Or is it that I can, you know, if I focus on balancing my protein's higher, but as long as I don't have many carbs, or maybe I try this or a slow carb diet. Wouldn't you just like to make one decision and then all of that's gone? Not wasting any more time fucking around, watching different information on YouTube, conflicting info that says this is bad and this is bad. It's just a program that's worked for every other person that's taken it. You take it, it's a one-off decision, you save all your time, okay? Now, you tell them what the value of all that is worth. This is where a lot of people go wrong. They say you get all that for this much. Now you have to value stack. This is what's called a value stack. Russell Brunson talks inside of ClickFunnels, okay? Inside of .com Secrets. You say, and this program is valued at $1,000. All this training, if we were to do it in person, is worth over $1,000, okay? The sleep therapy, like we've had 80% of our people have recorded better moods, better sleep, better sex life. Just that alone, you would pay $2,000 at a clinic, and you can show the data behind it. You know, wasting countless hours has been recorded to show over $2,000 that you would waste on average on other programs. Testing the wrong gym equipment, this much. Testing the wrong clothes, this much. All these things. Not knowing your meal plans and paying more for certain meals that you don't need. This much. You stack it all. So they're like, fuck, that's like $10,000. And then when they realize, okay, that's $10,000, you say, you get all of that plus personal one-on-one coaching, accountability, okay, and you get access to our entire group of people to make sure you're held accountable, and you only have to make one decision, and then it's done forever for $40 a month. It's just $40 a month, it's automatically debited, okay, and that is it. You make all the decision is gone now, you just follow this program. Now the reason this works well is, I've been following a program, Kinobody, that's very similar to this, that has worked for me immensely. My strength gains have gone up double, and this isn't a plug by any means, this video. I'm not, there's no affiliate links or anything. It's doubled my strength. I've felt healthier than ever. I'm gaining weight, which I've always struggled to do as an ectomorph. I'm doing way less in the gym than I'd normally do. I used to go in and do like 6 or 7 different exercises, multiple sets, way more reps. It's condensed it all, and now I'm only working out 3 days a week, and I'm getting bigger and stronger, and I haven't lost my cardio. And it's like, wow, I'm actually doing way less before. So the amount of money that I pay, it's inconsequential to what I've gained. Now, where Kinobody definitely could have improved, like I'm not saying he's not successful, you know, the dude who runs it has definitely accumulated millions with it. but it was a one-off fee and it was a one-off thing. If he ran it as a $40 a month reoccurring thing, $40 is not a big commitment to make. And for the value that I'm getting, I would just continue to pay $40. Plus, if I have a coach also messaging me, making sure that I'm kept accountable, I'm going to have a higher rate of success. You're going to actually have a higher rate of student success because you have people holding each other accountable. You have the group holding each other accountable, and then you have coaches holding them accountable. And it's really only $40 a month. But think of my LTV as a customer. It wouldn't just be maybe I can't remember what I paid for the Kino Body, like a couple $100. But imagine if I stay on for a year at $40 a month, that's already $480. I stay on for 2 years. Say the average customer stays on for 3 years. Okay, I've paid $1,000 plus, $1,200 plus, $1,500. Where before, I'd probably only pay $100 or $200. So the amount of money you make is way, way bigger, and you get better results. And you get one-on-one conversations with the customer where you can get feedback, you can get testimonials, you can grow. Now, the very last thing to pitch it, because people like to remove decision fatigue, which is where you get fatigued from trying to make so many decisions. One decision for the rest of your life. That's what sold me. I was like, it's one decision. I don't need to. This is what sold me on the Kino Body, was you stay with the same 4 weeks, then you do the other exercises for 4 weeks, then the other exercises for 4 weeks, and then you just circle back. And that's it forever. You never have to change exercises. Sure, there's other ones that could get me further and get me into the top 1% or 2%. I don't care about that. I just want to be 80-20 principle. I want to be above 80% of people putting in 20% of the work. So I put in the 20% of the work, I get 80% of the result. It took me one decision, and the amount of time I save now not having to listen to coaches and people saying, oh, but you could do this and get better here. You could do this and get better. You should do these variations of a crunch. You should do this. This won't hurt your back. I don't have to care about any of that. I just know exactly what I'm getting in one decision. So that's the easiest way to pitch it. Now, don't go anywhere because you're probably thinking, wow, this is fucking valuable, Big Mac. I'm going to hit subscribe because you are the big source. I'm going to hit subscribe and I'm going to share it with friends. But where else would I be if I didn't give you the marketing plan attached with it? This is a program that you could sell now, and this is in the fitness niche. You could do the same thing with beauty, same thing with sex life, same thing with fucking anything. Now, let's talk about it as if, okay, why did I say let's talk about it as if? I don't know why I went into this random fucking thing. Let me give you the actual marketing advice on how to implement it. Why did I say a whole different sentence? It wasn't in my head. Oh, it's all the extra protein. Here's your game plan. And it's so fucking simple and yet so samая effectivная. Effectivная? Samая важная. It's super, super important. It's the most important thing, this game plan. Create 1 to 2 videos a day on YouTube, like 10 to 15 minute videos, or it could just be a simple workout each video, showing the actual workout, okay, showing you at the gym, showing a day in the life, showing you consulting with a client, showing you doing whatever, showing you looking good, showing you flexing, whatever it is, okay? It could be a podcast just talking about fitness. Just create 1 to 2 videos a day and then just simply mention your personal training package at the end. It is that simple. The amount of traffic YouTube drives and why it is so powerful. It's not like posting on Facebook where you post on Facebook, you might get a little bit of heat and then it's gone forever. YouTube, it continues to work for you over time and it compounds. Then plus, eventually you get AdSense revenue from YouTube as well. I don't need to talk about all the benefits because it's already immensely powerful. You're here right now watching this video on YouTube, okay? But let me give you the exact game plan. Create 1 to 2 videos a day, push your thing at the end. Now, this is where so many people fuck up. They think, well, I need the weight loss one. I need the muscle building one. I need this. Oh, but what about mums over 50? But what about the yoga program? No, cunt. No. If you're not pulling in 7 figures a year, you have one offer, one customer avatar, one thing. Is it weight loss? Is it weight gain? If it's getting in shape, choose one. Is it weight loss or weight gain? Choose. You're not missing out on half the market. You can extrapolate on that later. You can definitely hit 6 figures with this by going niche, and it's going to be a lot easier. Your sales copy is going to be niche towards one thing. It makes conversion so much easier. One program, one offer, okay? One package. No upsells, no anything else. Don't worry about any of that yet until you hit 7 figures. One program, one offer, one landing page, one sales copy, one purchase program, one payment gateway, one fucking thing, one automated email series, and then you have them in one thing, a Discord or a Facebook group or wherever they're going to chat. Then You offer one-on-one coaching with it, okay? So it comes included, the one-on-one coaching, and that could just be you messaging, replying to messages at the end of each day. You can define what that is. And then you're probably going to say, yeah, well, what happens when I get more than 10 people, or as I scale, I can't handle that? Remember, scaling brings complexity. If you're not making any money at the moment yet anyway, why are you talking about scaling? You make no fucking money. Don't worry about scaling. Offer everything until you can't anymore and then fix the problem. So I'll give you the solution, because then from there on, it's just explaining business forever. But the first solution was, once you get, the coaching to a certain level where, say, you've got 50 people in your group, okay? And let me just show you, for example, if you have 50 people in your group, which I reckon you could get very, very quickly over the space of a few months, we go 50 x our $40, you are making $2,000 a month, okay? You've got $2K a month coming in. And all you're doing for coaching those 50 people is replying to messages at the end of each day. Then you use one of the 4 pillars of leverage, which is people. And you go ahead and you train someone. You train a VA, or you train someone. You teach them the importance and teach them the things about the course. You teach them what they need to know over the space of a day or two. And if you use a VA from overseas, you could pay them like $10 a day, okay? Which equals, over 30 days, $300 a month. You essentially run at 95% margins anyway, and now you're just taking away $300 a month, and it's just scaling. And then if they can only handle 300, 400 messages, what do? You hire another one, then you hire another one, then you hire a manager to hire them, and then business goes on indefinitely. But that's all for today, okay? I just gave you the game plan. You can apply this to any fucking business. So get out there, dominate it, crush the game, more shit to film. I've got to head to the gym now. I've got the Kino Body workout. But if you enjoyed today's video, hit subscribe. I drop free business training shit here on YouTube non-stop, solely for the intention of helping you out, okay? All these business training things are to help you out. In my podcast, I talk about OnlyFans, because I make all of my money in OnlyFans managing content creators and teaching people how to manage, okay? So teaching management. So marketing for OnlyFans, all of that shit. So all these videos are 100% free. There is no incentive. On my podcast, I talk about OnlyFans, and I sell my shit through there on YouTube. Exact same way that I've taught you this. So, hope you enjoy. Hit subscribe if you found it valuable, and I'll see you in the next one. Paka.